Peace, family. What it do? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live with another episode number 2 of the Awakening Hour, tapping in to our spirituality. Yeah, for those that don't know who I am him, Junes, the NBIC. Okay, and on today's broadcast, we're gonna have a phenomenal one. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to all of you for your continuous support, even all the feedback, the positive, the negative, all things is respected and needed because it allows me to do what I do best. You know what that is, right? But today, yesterday, we was focusing on breathing. We was talking about self-care. You understand? And today we're gonna talk about breathing again. We're gonna continue the exercise of the breathing. We're gonna do some meditation, right? Show you guys how to do proper meditation, the importance of meditation, okay? And everything is here. We're gonna talk about the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? How the frequencies is a very important thing in our everyday lives. Very important. If your frequencies is not up to par, you will forever be scarred. Okay? And last but not least, no, bye bye, bye bye Euro Christian ideology. And I got a special one. I got a special one. I didn't have enough space to put it on because it would have continuously going down. It was going to look hideous. But I have one more, and that is the 8 P's. Yes, the 8 P's that you should start implementing in your everyday lives. Now, in those APs, they're going to be certain things that some of you guys may not be able to do, but the goal is to learn how to do it. Okay? Again, the goal is to learn how to do it. Even if you're able to do one or even two, but the goal is to learn how to do it. Okay? We're not going to waste any time. We're going to dive straight into the breathing like I said before. But before I do that, I gotta play the introduction for you guys. Let this play.
Where we journey together to reconnect with our true spiritual essence and break free from the chains of Euro-Christian ideology. Each morning at 9 a.m., join me, June the NBIC, as we explore ancient wisdom, forgotten truths, and the power within us to redefine our spiritual path.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We starting at 9:30 on the dot. Okay. I know a lot of you guys is making your way into the plantation. A lot of you guys, you got to do what you got to do. So, we're going to make sure this is nice and sweet and perfect for y'all. So you go through your grand rising in one piece, in one accord, right? So, like I said, we focusing on breathing. The breathing techniques is gonna also lead to the meditation. So, without further ado, let's do what we do. Now, the last time I told you we was gonna do a 10 count. Today, we're going up 2. Today, we're going up to a 12 count. So 12-second holds and then release. We're going to do this 7 times because 7 is the complete order, right? So we're going to do this 7 times. So without further ado, let's do this. Ready, set, go. Felt that already. Now I know you guys is hearing that you should be breathing from your mouth, inhale from your nose, exhale from your mouth. That is lies. That is lies. When you sleep, you breathe in, breathe with your mouth closed. Those that open their mouth, they snoring, and it leads to elements, long term. These are lies. Everything that you do is supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Okay? No, because you bring in bacteria from the outside in. Remember, your nose got boogers, got hair to block off all the toxic that's around you. Okay? So you want to breathe in, out. When you watch the Kung Fu movies, okay? So that was 3. We're going to 4. Let's go. Let's go. Wonderful people, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How your lungs feel? You don't feel that joint open up? If you don't feel that right here, then that means you're not doing it right. You have to feel it in your lungs, people. Let's go again. Let's go. Let's go. Breathe in. Let it out. You feel how your brain is. You feel like how your brain is opening up. That's oxygen coming in. That's the oxygen. You feel that? You feel that? Leave it in the comments and tell me how that joint makes you feel. Tell me how that makes you feel. 2 more times. Come on, guys. Final time, people. Final time. Breathe in as hard as you can. As hard as you can. Take it all in. All in. Take it all in. Like all the stress that you had to endure your entire life. You want to take all that in. Wonderful people. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now everybody's gonna ask, what is this for? This is to cleanse your mind. This is to bring oxygen. This is for you to have clear thinking. Okay? Clear thinking, which is gonna help you meditate even better. Now, I have some meditation for you guys. I got 3 meditations to tap into 3 frequencies, but before I do that, let me show you these frequencies. Okay? All right? So, the importance of meditation and aligning with our higher self. Meditation is a key practice to connecting with the higher self by calming the mind. Meditation helps to release negative emotions. Remember the trauma, the healing that I spoke about yesterday, right? And limiting beliefs. This is how you're gonna erase the Euro-Christian ideologies from you. You have to tap into that side, okay? Because you're gonna then be able to see foolishness, and you're gonna be able to question foolishness, and when the answers is not met, it's gonna be easy for you to let go of the foolishness. Okay? Bringing inner clarity, leading to what? Spiritual growth and aligning us with our true purpose. Okay? Our true purpose as slaves, as the original Alkebulans, the kidnapped Alkebulans. I like that. The kidnapped Alkebulans. You understand? Our purpose is to return back home from where we was taken from. Everything else is just an add-on. It's like a hobby. But the true purpose, the only purpose, is to end up going back home. The true purpose. Okay? How healing frequencies can restore balance and wellness. Healing frequencies such as the solfeggio tone and the binaural beats work by recalibrating the body's vibration state. These frequencies help to balance the energy centers, promote emotional and physical healing, and foster a state of relaxation and wellness. Okay? This is the reason why we going into this meditation. Don't let these religions tell you that this is evil, this is satanic. No, this is inner care. Okay? The same people that's telling you it's evil, or the same people that's eating a set amount of burgers, red meat, chicken feet, pig back mountains, and the whole shebang. Okay? This is what religion has done. Religion has made brothers and sisters not wanting to tap into their true spiritual side. Your spiritualness inside of you, the divine order, the connection back to your ancestors and the heavenly order, to the heavenly ones. Has to do. All of this is an important piece, right? We are all connected. We have been disconnected, from the natural order. We're not connected to the trees. We're not connected to the plants. We're not connected to the water. We're not connected to absolutely nothing. So the goal is to reconnect us back to these things. Okay. So again, I'm gonna play some frequencies. Or we're gonna meditate while these frequencies is playing. I'm gonna let it play in the background. My moderators, please, if you don't hear the sound, please let me know, because I can't hear on my end. Because everything sounds perfect on my end, but usually on you guys' end it doesn't play. But we're gonna set the mood right. Okay? The mood is being set. All right? I know it's beautiful, people. I know. Let me set the mood right. So this one right here, this frequency sound, we're gonna meditate, and while we meditating, turn it up a little bit. Just look around you. While just breathing, letting that sound run inside of you. From the breathing that we just did, you instantly feel connecting into your body. I don't know if you guys feel it, but I'm feeling it. Relax. Whatever you're doing, just take 5 minutes, just sit down and relax. Relax. Think about everything that has been done in your life, the good and the bad, the negative, the positive. Think about those that you love. Think about those that you hate and dislike. Think about all these things. I want you to think about your ancestors. Think about those that fought for you, meditate. Apologize to the trees. All of these things are important, people. Just meditate. This is the purpose of meditation. This is the reason for meditation. All this to this is the healing land. This is the healing frequency, ladies. This is the healing. Calm. Find your purpose. Find your reason. If you're living for the children, you're living for your ancestors. Always remember you was never living for yourself. Because it wasn't yourself that got you here. It wasn't yourself that put you in those positions. It was never you. Something guided you. Someone guided you. A DNA's inside of you. A power's inside of you. Something that no man can control. So they create religions to control you, to prevent you from doing things right. But it's from tapping into the nature, the natural orders of the universe. We don't need to sing songs. We don't need to do none of that. This is Euro-Christian ideology, things that we have never participated in. Yeah. I hope that one was a I hope that one was a good one. Right? That's just one. We're gonna play the next one. This one was the healing. This one, no, this one was the spiritual. It's like a spiritual. It's like spiritual food, if that makes sense to y'all. That's what I call it. It's like spiritual food. The next one, this one right here, this is where the healing begins. This is the DNA. The first one, I'm sorry. The first one was the DNA. The first one was the healing. This one is the DNA. This is the food for your DNA, guys. This is the food. Eat it up. Eat it up. It's gonna be 3 minutes. Eat it up. You're breathing. You're moving. ancestors know nothing about, your creators don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about it. For we shall redeem, we shall rise, and that is not a lie. Woo. I felt good, man. I don't know about you guys, man. That felt good, man. That felt good. I hope you guys like this background. This is the last one. This frequency right here is the God. They call this the God frequency. Now, hopefully, when I play it, it taps in and it makes the godliness, the righteousness, the creators in you come out. I didn't get a chance to play it because I was pressed for time, but when I heard the first few sounds of it, it was phenomenal. I said, "Ooh, I like this." I'm gonna put it for you guys to listen. Don't forget to breathe, people. If you feel your head is hurting and you feeling like you feel like your insides is feeling abnormal, that's just the healing. That's just the frequencies that's going through your body. The sounds that's your body need. Remember, we was in a place where there was no cars, no high rise. It was just trees, sand, beautiful people, animals all around us. We was walking barefoot. Our foot was on the ground. We wasn't in captivity. Our mind was clear, was free. We was open into trying new things. Certain people took that from us. They took it from you. And they said that you can't have it no more. They said that you can't have it no more. They said that this is your place. You will live and die a slave. They said Africa is no place for you. They said the Bible is the only book to read if you want to connect back to God. They said going to church is the only place to be if you want to connect back to God. Who God is this? It's not yours. It's not mine. It's not ours. Release. Release the Euro-Christian people. Release it. Let it go. Tap into the creators. Ask for the forgiveness. Ask for the guidance and the wisdom. Proclaim their names on the earth. Proclaim it. Proclaim it. Call on the heavenly order. It's not that hard. We're making it hard because we are refusing to let go of the nonsense they've been giving us. Thank the creators every time you wake up. Oh, heavenly ones, I say thank you. We say thank you. I could have kept going too. Just to let you know that I really does this. Just to let you know. Okay? Just to let you know that I really does this. So we did the meditation, righteous frequencies. Okay? Now, I want to ask you guys a question. I'm going to play something. And shout out to the brothers and sisters that did such a phenomenal job with this video right here that I'm about to play for you. Shout out to them. I'm going to play this video. And when I do, after I'm done, we're gonna have another conversation. Let's go. Hold on, let me remove this. Let me remove this. I'll play this video for you guys.
Connect with our true spiritual essence and break free from the chains of Euro-Christian ideology.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Yeah, I had to play this video. Matter of fact, let's play one more time.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Like I said, shout out, shout out to those brothers and sisters for putting this video together. Phenomenal. And I seen it, I said, oh, this is something I definitely gotta present to the people. Absolutely. You understand? And the question is, who told you to hate yourself? What is in front of you that's teaching you to hate yourself? Think about that. What is it? It's religion. It's the Euro-Christian ideology. It's the Biblos that you read. The Biblos that brothers and sisters is reading. Even in this so-called awakening, this truth, brothers and sisters is justifying the murder of innocent children because God said this was okay. Who's teaching you about hate? Who's putting that seed in your ears to look at your brothers and sisters as the enemy? It goes deeper than the music. It goes deeper than the television. It goes deeper than the schools because everything I just mentioned has a foundation behind it, has a representation behind it. And when you go down that rabbit hole, it falls down to religion. Religion teaches you to hate your very practices your ancestors was doing. Religion makes you believe that what they was doing was evil. Religion does that. Who's telling you that you should put blonde in your hair? The image of Jesus does that. Who's telling you that you need to stop chilling with your homies that you grew up in the sandbox, but because they chose a path of their own that's not aligned with yours, you said, I can't chill with him. Oh, that's no longer my brother. That's no longer somebody that if a situation has occurred, for example, if the world was to end today, that you would not want to make sure that him, his family, his children were at one piece, protected, safe and sound. Who told you that they're no longer important? Religion. Who tells you to separate from your loved ones? Religion. And it's not just the religion, it's the Euro-Christian ideology. You're being told and you're being told to follow what we tell you to do. Get yourself this book, people. Get it. Study it. Read it. Digest it. Process it. Understand it. And there's plenty other books. I got my other one in the car. I travel with everything. This is what they want you to focus on. It is not your culture. It is not who you are. This was not we when this came about, when the studies and the understanding of this came about, our ancestors was already running and controlling the earth thousands of years. Thousands of years. So the story that they're trying to perceive you to believe is completely false. This is something that they're creating a story for them. Want you to believe that it's about you. So when you do the chant, like the Psalms and the calling on these names, you're giving them power. You're giving them more power than they have ever imagined. And because now they are in a position of pure, true power, they are on the verge of destroying. Like, look, we already in the position that we in. Let's just minimize the population so we can have this forever. It's because of you, because you're not understanding what's going on. You really thinking that the story that's in here is about you. Our brothers and sisters thinking that the Euro-Christian ideology comes from the so-called Bantu scrolls that nobody have never seen. You've never seen it. I've never seen it. The people that's teaching it never seen it. And we're holding on to that because we see little dips, little snippets of names that was purposely injected so it could get your mind into the book, because now it becomes the mystery. Now you're so determined on finding if this is facts, or so determined to prove to individuals that this is us and this is our story, that we're going to stay attached to such things while the whole world is being taken over, while our whole community is being destroyed, while weather moderators is being created and destroying homes like those that's out in Florida. All of this is happening right under your watch. Why are you sitting back and believing, hold on, wait a minute. This is me. This is us. This is, oh. Why are you thinking all of this? These people are working on destroying you. These people, when you read what these people is writing, when you read the writings of them, whether it's the Council of Nicaea, whether it's the story of Josephus. The story of Jesus came thousands of years after Josephus wrote the story of Jesus thousands of years later. All these things transpired after. The stories that the people that's writing into these New Testaments, you can't find any, and I repeat, any correlation between the people, the writers, and the so-called apostles. Because it couldn't be the apostles, because the apostles was illiterate. They couldn't read or write. Okay? So the stories that we're being told is not true. And it's intentional, because they want to keep you from who is you. They want to keep you from you. They want to keep you from your ancestors. They want to keep you from the creators of this universe. That's the goal. Is the creator's name an African name? Absolutely. Sunini Nanini is the name. But they have no connection to the story that's in the Biblos. That is not them. Now, the story of our creators, we need to go to the land and speak to the people. Speak to those that has not been overtaken by the Euro-Christian ideology. facts. We're no longer, people, we're no longer standing on beliefs. We want the facts. We don't want the assumptions. We don't want the assertions. We need the facts. We are living in a society where facts is the number one key, right? Like, you know how they do fact checks? We need the facts. If I can see a 5,000-year-old body of the mummies, then I should be able to see a 1,000-year-old body of Jesus, or 400 or a 2,000-year-old body of David, or Solomon, or Moses, or Abram, or Jacob, or anybody. Damn. They tell you the first human was a woman named Lucy. So you found her, and then you didn't find Eve. You didn't find Adam. Come on now, stop with the madness, guys. You really gotta wake up. Who's telling you to hate yourself? That is the question. Who's teaching you that? It can't be me. It can't be you. A child is waking up. When I see my 18-month-old child, and I see my little man, that little man don't got no hate in him. He loves. He playing with everybody and everything. Trying new things. Who's teaching us to hate? Could it be the minute you were born, you were medically situated? Could it be that? Who knows? I don't know. What I do know is somebody's teaching us to hate ourselves. Women don't want to be women no more. Women don't desire men anymore. Men don't desire women. We now have become genetically modified Europeans. How did that genetic transformation take place? You went to the Euro-Christian Institute of Science. They gave you their science, and then you put it a part of your body, now you want to be just like them. And now we're so lost, we're combating, we're fighting with each other to prove which Euro-Christian ideology is real and what's fake. Oh no, my brother, you know Jesus said this. Oh no, my brother, the devil can't change everything. What? Every time I hear that, I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. I want you guys to think about this. Why would the creators send his only begotten son to die for a bunch of sinners when he has the power to bind Satan up off the gate? Yo, I'm tired of what Satan doing on this earth. Yo, lock this nigga up. Angels, take him down. Oh, no, Father. Let me go first and die. Then oh man. Damn, son, this joint is crazy. You see, when you start meditating and you start breathing and you start opening up your spirituality, you start tapping into the heavenly order. You start connecting back to Mother Nature. When it gets hot, man, this is not the first. When it gets hot, we're gonna go into parks and we're gonna sit down. We're gonna lay in the grass. I'm gonna put my phones down. I'm gonna carry one phone and I'm gonna put it from a distance so the radiation won't get while I sit down. I'm gonna bring you guys by the water. We're gonna sit by the lake. We're gonna do these things. And then when the time gets right, we're going to take those trips to the Holy Land. We're going to take those trips. We're going to shoot those videos. We're going to do those things so you guys can see. Like I said, if you're not able to connect back with the animals, if the lions don't come and don't want to devour you, that means your frequency is off. You're not in line with the natural order. But you will never get in line until you remove the ideologies of the enemy. I'm sorry, people. You've been lied to. I've been lied to. You've been led astray. I know it may sound good. I know it may sound wonderful. I know when you say things like, "No, man, yo, look, man, look what the devil is doing, man. The devil's trying to stop the truth from coming out." That's not the devil that's doing that. The devil has no power. You give them power. The devil got no power. It's the creators that's saying, "Look, man, enough is enough. Stop feeding my people such ideology." Bring my people, bring my people, bring my people back unto us accordingly. You see the divine order? You see man and woman? You see it? This is the divine order. We must bring our people back. And for the membership, after I finish with this, I'm gonna give you guys 30 minutes to an hour, and we're gonna talk about relationships. This is for the membership only. Those that's joined the membership, you're gonna get this. Come on, people. You gotta stop. You gotta really stop with the madness. We gotta stop with the self-hate. We gotta stop with the self-hate, contradiction ourselves. We gotta stop putting on Euro-Christian beliefs over yours. You must stand on what your ancestors stood on and what they've created. You're not in a position to say what is good and what's bad. Who's telling you things is bad? Who's telling you this? Is it your people or is it them? Did you speak to the people that's doing such dances and practices? No. No. It's not devilish. The only thing that's devilish is Jesus, because Jesus is the devil. Matthew, Revelation chapter 22, verse 16, he says, I am the morning star, which goes hand in hand with Isaiah 14, verse 12. Come on now. Stop. Stop. How come Jesus have yet taken anybody into heaven? And every minute Jesus is taking people into hell. Listen to the YouTube testimony. Jesus took me to hell, and he said, if I don't do, this is where I will be. When you read Jesus in the Bible, Jesus went where? Jesus got the keys and went down into the underworld. Why are you going into the underworld? Why? I thought those people in the underworld was condemned already. That's their judgment, right? They're waiting for the eternal judgment. You see the contradiction? Doesn't make sense because it's not us. This story is a fairy tale story. You're better off reading an X-Men comic book, playing Spider-Man, than sitting here believing a story that has yet to redeem any single black person. From the minute we subscribe to this madness, we have yet to be redeemed. But when I hear stories of 1776, 1801, when the so-called Haitians fighting war, you guys don't know those stories. December conversation, I'm gonna be giving you guys books. We're gonna tap into books. I'm gonna give you chapters out of these books where you can see, so I can show you, so you guys will understand where I'm coming from. You guys will understand where I'm coming from. All through African culture. Whether you talking Egyptian, whether you talking the Yoruba, whether you talking the Sub-Sahara, we always knew about the feminine presence. Always knew. But the Euro-Christian tells you that it's only male. Father. Every time you say father, I said it before, you're giving praise and glory unto who? The Pope, the Orsinian family. That was a precept that they had to put in there. That they all came together in the Council of Nicaea to say, listen, make sure you add us in here. This is facts. Come on now. Come on now. The Father came out the sky and said, that is my son, I am well pleased. He had the power to do that, but don't have the power to just take Satan out for all the wickedness he did. You flood the earth, right? You drop meteors. People is still acting up, still acting foolish. It's like, all right, enough is enough. What's the cause of this? This is the devil doing this? All right, he gotta go. But you killing innocent people, you killing innocent children, okay? Innocent people, innocent children, for the sake of what? You did all of that sacrifice, all that killing to lead us to here for nothing to be changed. You gotta make that make sense, people. You really gotta make that make sense. Okay? That's just the segue to the bye-bye Euro-Christian ideology. Bye-bye. We good. The Bantus is good. The El Kebulan kidnaps are good. The El Kebulan kidnaps are good. We good. You don't need that. I'm straight. I hope you're straight. Our path is we on the path of pure righteousness. And listen, guys, I'm gonna say this, and I hope this things doesn't throw you off. Everything that these people told you that it was bad, I'm encouraging you to tap in. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Tap in it. Just tap in. Please. Just tap in. Why? Because we have been so removed from who we are. We're so removed, so detached that we forget that we was in cargo ships, that we was violated, that we was raped, that we was kidnapped, that we was slaughtered, that we was butchered, essayed, the whole shebang. We forget all of that. We also forget our practices, our dances, the righteous chants that we used to do. We forgot all of this. Why you think we such great singers? Singing is in our DNA. We used to chant and make great songs, banging on the drums, on the banjos, doing all of that, connecting with our heavenly ones, stomping our feet, walking on fire like it's nothing, chewing on fire. Let's see if I got this video, man. I'm gonna see if I got this video. Let's see if I got this video. Hold on. Let's see if I got this video. That girl Magic, shout out to you. Let's see if I got this video. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I set it here. Oh, look. Let me show you your culture, man. Hold on. Let me show you your culture.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair?
Let me show you your culture. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. That's your culture. You see, it's stuff like this that I'm like, hold on, wait. So we was doing this. Let me go see what this is. Let me see what this is about. You know what I'm saying? These are the things. These are the things that we need to be focusing on. These are the things that we need to be focusing on. The power that we have can be matched. This is why if they had to force religion onto us. It can't be matched. They had to teach us Euro-Christian ideologies because of stuff like that. It can't be matched. If I can find the video, I think I got, like I said, I got it saved somewhere in my hard drive, where a DR took a shotgun and shot the Haitian, shot him like boom, close range. That man was enraged, like literally, that man turned into a Super Saiyan. Chased that man. That man was so shook. The man dropped his shotgun and ran off. Show you another video where a young man. This is young children now, man. These are people in their 20s. This is their awakening I'm talking about. In their 20s, put on a whole garment and pull out a gun, shot him, lift it up, nothing. This is what's going on in this earth right now. This is the divine order. This is the calling of the creators. The creators is calling us. But the story that we're being, while the creators is calling us, we got those that's trying to sabotage our true connection by telling us a story of Europeans, of a language that we can't even speak, a language that we can't even connect to, a book that you gotta force yourself to read. You gotta force yourself to read these Biblos. You're not just waking up and just reading it off the top. You gotta force yourself to read it. I remember when I had to force my ways to read. I'm like, yo, babe, so did you read your Bible today? She's like, nah. But my ways, she'll look, read comments and all that. Why is that? How is the word of God from the Biblos is so detached from us? How is that so? The word of God, if we are his creation according to the Bible, the minute we see the word, it's an automatic connection. That's like a father talking to his son. That's like a father talking to his son for the first time. Parents talking to their child for the first time. Why is it such a disconnect? Why is it so hard? They telling you that it's demons that's preventing you. No, that's your ancestors saying that's not it. This ain't it. Even brothers and sisters that's in the truth, they not reading it like that. It's facts. Come on, man. People ain't waking up. The only people that's waking up every day trying to learn a precept is these fake ass Hebrew Israelites that want to stand on the street corner to profess pure madness and let the world know that they know more doctrine than you. That's all. But the same thing that they're reading, they're not even applying it to their everyday life. Because if they was, they wouldn't be such denominations of such thing called Hebrew Israelites. It would be a bunch of brothers and sisters together, one nation, under God, with dignity and justice for all. Right? That's what they would have been on, but they're not. All of them is cash cows. They trying to cash in on the ignorance of you. They kidnap El Kebule. The El Kebulan kidnaps, okay? Cashing out on you. taking the full advantage of your ignorance. I could put this Bible together and put it and make it seem like this is the best thing you have ever heard. The creators is telling me this is not it. This is not it. And not only this is not it, but based on the characteristics of my people. I watch what this book is doing to my people. I'm watching what this religion is doing to my people. I take myself out of myself and I observe and I watch. I say, wow, this cannot be of the creators. Because I don't recall the creators ever wanting us to be divided, ever wanted us to be so puffed up and high-minded on beliefs and no facts. This is a belief. You see what these people that's doing the video I just showed you? That's not a belief. That's a fact. They tell you that this is a belief so it can minimize the strength of the spiritual understanding of the people. It's intentional. You have to understand psychology. See the words, which the American language, it's a spell language. Certain things that I say could automatically trigger your mind and deviate you away from what the true meaning and the true understanding is. This is why I do the breathing. This is why we doing the meditation. You don't see how you feel after you breathe and you meditate? You see how your brain is not even clogged? You see how you just talking and you're not being lost and all of these things is on point. Yesterday I was like, oh, where was I? You haven't heard me say that one time today. Why? Because of the meditation, of the breathing, of the healing, of the understanding of self. Now we got 4 more minutes, so let me tell you guys about the 8 P's. The first 5 P's is proper proper preparation prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's 5. The 3 that must be added is P, pull-ups, push-ups. Yes. We at war, ladies and gentlemen. When you wake up, you gotta pee. From your peeing, you gotta do your push-ups. From your push-ups, you gotta do your pull-ups. And you gotta remember that you must do these things. Proper performance prevents proper preparation, prevents poor performance. So you gotta prepare everything. Everything in life is gotta be proper preparedness. You gotta prepare accordingly to prevent the poor performance. We are performing bad because we're not properly prepared. We're not properly prepared mentally. We're not properly prepared physically. We're not properly prepared spiritually, and we damn sure ain't properly prepared physically. This is why I added those 3 P's: the push-ups, the pull-ups, and the P, the urinate. These things gotta be in one accord. Okay? So remember, these things are in alliance with what you're trying to do with self. Brothers and sisters is trying to find self. You find self by understanding your eternal wealth. If you don't know your eternal wealth, there's nothing on this earth that you're going to do that's gonna elevate you to the next level. All of these things are important. We gotta step up on the average person because we got access to a lot of information. We got to step up on a lot of people because we got access to a lot of information. We got access to the food to eat. We got access to the water to drink. We got access to the ideologies and the cultures of our people, right? We could connect back to the brothers and sisters on the land. I can speak to brothers that's in the land right now through WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram. You can speak to these brothers and sisters. It's very crucial, it's very important. The divine order. And we as individuals, our job is to continue searching, continue learning, This is not gonna happen overnight. This is a progression. Okay? So I believe it as that, people. For those that's joining those that join the membership, I will be coming on right after this to give you guys an understanding on relationships, the keys to making a relationship work, making a relationship last, making a relationship the best relationship you have ever been in. Okay? Because this ideology, this Euro-Christian ideology, is teaching our women to sell themselves like smuts and hoes, right? Even if that was your boyfriend and you broke up, and then you had another boyfriend and you broke up, that's an ideology. That's a hoish ideology because you're opening yourself up for too many people. That's not how the world goes. This is what came with slavery. Okay, in the Holy Land, you find a man, that's your man. Even if you can't stand him, that's your man. You have children, you live your life, you go into sunset, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, and you live and you die in LA. Okay? That's it. All right? So I'm gonna give you guys some pointers on how to correct that. And I know a lot of you guys, listen, even through religion is separating husbands through wives. And they'll say, Jesus said he's gonna do that. Jesus said he's going to separate mothers from daughters, sons from fathers. Jesus said he's going to do that. And y'all don't question that. But anyway, that's my time, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the membership. Follow, share this with your friends and family. Save this, rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? If you still need help on your meditation, please reach out to me on these social media platforms. You know, the ROD pod #1. You know what I'm saying? We outside, we everywhere. Or you can send me an email and I'll surely get back to you. Okay? So again, people, remember, you gotta keep it G'd up from the feet up. Ain't no need to roll the weed up. You heard? If it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, that means I'm still on your mind. That means you gotta stay on that grind. And that grind is what? We on that grind to get you, excuse me, we on that grind to go get ours. Better go get yours because I'm about to get mine. And if you don't know who I am him, Jules, the NBIC, aka Mr. Keep My Foot on Heathens, He Grows, He the Nice Snacks, but it just don't stop there. We keeping our foot on all religion, which includes Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Hebrewism, and any other isms that's keeping us in spiritual prison. We get rid of all of that. All right? So stay solid, keep it G'd up, like I said, and remember, you must free this mind, or you're gonna get left behind. You're running out of time. Are you dumb? Or are you dumb? Oh, I added the creators together for the outro. Listen. Oh no, the wrong one.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
You hear Mama Love in there?
Are you dumb?
And I'ma holler at y'all.